years certified silver coin. I have one of them with me here today that you can see if you're watching on the internet. On one side, it says silver, 99% silver, and also it says Revelation 12:14. It's got an engraving of the American eagle interlocked with the Israeli Star of David. On the opposite side, it says End Time Ministries, final 7 years. So this is the second thing you receive. An engraving of the American eagle interlocked with the Israeli Star of David. Engraving of the American eagle interlocked with the Israeli Star of David.
There is exactly 541 units in this Star of David. The Gematria value for Israel using standard Hebrew Gematria just so happens to be 541. This Star of David has exactly 121 units. That is the exact same value for the word Antichrist using ordinal English Gematria. This Star of David has exactly 337 units. Using ordinal English Gematria, that is the same value for the following title: Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, as well as Prince Henry, the Duke of Sussex. There is exactly 3,037 units in this Star of David. Using standard English Gematria or numerical Gematria, Prince Harry Mountbatten Windsor also equals 3,037. There is exactly 2,053 units in this Star of David. Using standard English Gematria, King Henry Charles Albert David equals 1922. And using Latin Gematria or single-digit Gematria, King Henry Charles Albert David equals 131. If we add these together, we get 2,053. This Star of David has exactly 4,537 units. If we locate the Israel 541 Star of David over the center of this star, Then 6 clipped diamonds are produced around the outside. Each clipped diamond has 666 units. 666 times 6 equals 3,996, which, if subtracted from 4,537, we get 541. Using standard English Gematria, Prince Harry Mountbatten Windsor Wales Spencer equals 3,996. Using standard Greek Gematria, the King, Captain Henry Charles Albert David Wales also equals 3,996, which, as previously spoken, has the factors 666 times 6. Prince Harry's full name is Henry Charles Albert David. Using standard Hebrew Gematria, Harry Mountbatten Windsor equals 666. Harry Spencer also equals 666. Prince Henry Albert David also equals 666. Captain Henry of Wales also equals 666. Antichrist look to Harry equals 666. The remaining name, Prince Charles of Wales, also equals 666. And Harry by itself equals 216, which has the factors 6 times 6 times 6. The odds of having 7 names that equal or reference the number 666 is 1 in a sextillion, which is 1 followed by 21 zeros. By comparison, the odds of dying in an aircraft journey is 1 in 8.5 million. Before I go on with one final calculation, let me set out for you how to calculate the number of units in a Star of David. The number of units in each of the 6 triangular tips can be calculated by multiplying the base of the triangle by the base plus 1 and then dividing by 2. In this instance, the triangle has a base of 4. If we multiply the base by the base plus 1, then we have 4 times 5, which equals 20, and then we divide by 2, which equals 10. The total number of units in a triangle with a base of 4 is 10, and we can easily count them to prove this to be true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We then multiply the number of units in each triangular tip by 6, because this is the number of triangles around the perimeter of the hexagon. We now have the total number of units in the 6 triangular tips, which is 60, because 6 times 10 is 60. The number of units in the hexagon is always going to be 1 more than the number of units in the 6 triangular tips, no matter how big the Star of David is. This means that this Star of David, which has 60 as the number of units for the triangular tips, that there are 61 units for the hexagon. If we add together 60 and 61, we get 121 as the total number of units for this Star of David. The number of units in this Star of David is 181. Using ordinal English Gematria, Invictus Israel also equals 181. The Invictus Games are the platform from which the Antichrist goes forth conquering and to conquer. It is believed that the Invictus Games in 2021 will be in Israel. This will give reason for Prince Harry to be in Israel at the time of the abomination of desolation. The groundwork for just such an event has already been laid. In May 2019, British and Israeli ex-service personnel injured in battle competed against one another in Tel Aviv and in Jerusalem.